And we forgot to move the screen over, so we're gonna edit this part out and go on to the PowerPoint slide. All right, here we are. So 12 creative ideas for end of year success. Close out 2014 on a high note. Number 1, choose a theme. So pick a goal and run with it, and wrap all of your social posts, your emails, and your website around the colors and branding and images of whatever that theme and goal is. A great example would be give for the holidays, supporting a charity, whatever the charity's branding is, say Toys for Tots. You go and get those colors, you go get those images, and you would include them in your post and in your branding at the bottom for everything. And that would be tying into a theme of giving toys for less fortunate, or perhaps baking for your family, or coming in to visit and sharing a cup of coffee with the owner of the company. Whatever it is that you have a goal in mind to achieve your social engagement this season, choose a theme, tie it together with your marketing and branding. Hosting an open house is a great idea for getting in touch with your market and meeting people face-to-face, people who want to meet you face-to-face, or maybe just come drink some of your coffee and chat about what they've been up to. This is a great time for them to get to know you as a person and not just as an email in your inbox or in their inboxes. And it builds and deepens the relationships that you have with people that allows them to act on your behalf with more gusto in the future. Have a giveaway, have some fun. This is a great way to make a lasting impression. Now, the casinos have everyone beat. However, the casinos are going to go with big fancy things like cars, or a 12-day getaway vacation, or a full spa package. Now, speaking of spa packages, these are about $100 a piece, and you can give them away as a prize. And that actually ties into the next one, holding a contest for giving things away. You can go to spas, you can go to Sam's Club or the movie theater and buy $12 pair of movie tickets, very popular item to give away. You can also give away some of your own product or services, or special gifts or needs, or whatever it is that you're offering. Holding a contest is a very fun way to get people to participate, to make it sort of energetic and get some attention. Because the more people that are participating in a contest, the higher your SEO ranking goes and the more visible you become. Contest is a great tool inside the Constant Contact Toolkit. I know a few other programs will do that for you, but be careful about doing it on Facebook, solely on Facebook, and going and asking people for likes and shares and things to win, because that actually violates your end user agreement, because it creates spam. But it's not spam if you use a program like Constant Contact, because it's moderated. Highlighting a favorite nonprofit. This is a giving time of year. So if you as a person or you as a company support a nonprofit venture or effort, include it. Show that you care. Show that you're involved in your community and you're not just a company that's faceless and nameless and exists in some other community somewhere else. You live and work here. Show it. Also, to show that you care even more, you can try hosting a fundraiser for your preferred charity. This is a very fun way to utilize your network in a way they're not expecting. You can do a revenue share program. Papa John's, donut shops, the Krispy Kreme does this, where for every dollar spent, 5 cents goes to this charity or group. My son's school does this. If you buy from certain restaurants during certain weeks of the year, and also tell people why are you supporting this charity? What does it do that's so special to warrant your attention? Share some good cheer. People love the positive messaging of the season, so keeping that sort of a theme. Feed the soul, as it were. Make some homemade stuff and share. Be yourself. Share some funny stories. Also, don't just think of yourself as the only source of content. Go to your market, to your audience, and ask them, hey, what have you made at home this season for the holiday? What did you bake for Thanksgiving? What are some fun stories that you share? Ask for videos and pictures over text when you ask your audience for stories or for content, because it's just way simpler to share, And it's also less editing you have to do. People tend to be bad spellers, even with autocorrect. So celebrate your staff. The people who work with you and for you are a key component in making sure that you can get done what you have to do. And so make them feel special and show them off to your audience as what they do and why that makes them so special, so important. Also, hosting an event, a webinar, this is great for that. A small gathering, perhaps just to thank people and say, hey, thank you, we're grateful to have you. We couldn't do what we do without you, sort of a thing. People almost expect it now because it's such a good business practice to do. So it's more of a maintaining thing that if you didn't do it, people would notice its absence at this point. So be sure that you take some time out to say, hey, thank you guys, we're very appreciative. You don't need to give anything away, but you do need to reach out and do some customer appreciation at this part of the year and be sincere and heartfelt. If you hate your customers, don't do this, all right? If you can't be nice about it, don't do it. But again, for the most part, I imagine you probably enjoy it when people buy your products and services. So creating something personal, get your staff to pitch in something real and relevant to your company as a person. So a family recipe or a home movie or a funny moment. And again, your staff, your audience, your market, you can get them to share these things on your social site, on your website. And by doing that, you're asking them to get involved personally with you as an organization. And this definitely is a strong driver in new business as well as future engagement. Don't forget, focus on using images over other things. And this is important twofold. First off, it makes it so much easier for people to understand and consume your content. And secondly, it's so fast and easy with the connected ability between phones and social. Especially with the Constant Contact Toolkit app now, you can create emails and pull directly from your phone's photo album to upload to that content. And Facebook also has very good, Twitter very good, Instagram very good, Pinterest very good, although a little bit more difficult way of uploading images that you can just take in real time, take your picture, upload it, small caption, bam, done. It's fun. It allows you to be more flexible and be a little creative, and you can't mess it up. It's unless you catch something compromising or sort of criminal almost, I suppose. But as long as you're not taking pictures of a fire in progress of someone's home, you should be okay. So looking forward into the year is often a big theme, especially for the New Year's as we end our calendar year. And what are you planning on doing? What are you looking at getting out of next year? And this is also a good time to look backwards and start polling your audience, send some surveys out. Hey, how do we do this year? Well, what were you expecting what we would do that we didn't do? What do you want us to do in the future? Even negative feedback is a gift. Even if people are being critical of what you did, it's a gift because they're telling you what they didn't like. And it matters to you, which it should, that gives you something to focus on saying, okay, where can we make improvements in this area? Or is this the intended effect and it's working? Either way, whatever feedback you get is a gift and treat it that way. Last thing that you can do, offer a class. You are the subject matter expert to you are the master at what you do to the people who look up to you, who use your service, who follow you on Twitter. So be that person and share that knowledge. Again, it's very hard to keep a business secret, especially for small businesses and small organizations, simply because it's so easy to go to Google and find out what you do and how you do it, become master at it and replicate it. So you should be ahead of that curve where people are interested in learning about what you do. Give them the option to come learn from you. Be their master, teach them. And so you integrate them into your system. And instead of becoming a competitor, they become your companion. So again, that's also a great place to pull wonderful content showing that you are scared to show people about who you are and what you do. So connection, that's the big word of the game. So in closing, we have a special promo starting today and ending on December 4th. If you enter the promo code CM14 for a new account, you get 40% off the first 3 months of your Constant Contact subscription. Now, of course, there's a full money back guarantee on all this as well, 60-day trial. But of course, you have to skip the trial to get the promotional price. If you already have a Constant Contact account, first off, thank you. And secondly, I'm included in this email where this video is embedded. There's a link. I'd like you to click on it, and that will send an email to the Constant Contact people telling them that you'd like to be part of my partner console account so that I can help you. And as a gift in return for already having an account, I'd like to schedule out a full campaign with your Constant Contact system for you at no charge. Just sort of my end-of-year gift. Anyway, thank you for participating. I'm glad that you made it, and we'll talk to you. Bye. Have a Merry Christmas and a good New Year.